The number of confirmed cases, just of what we know of, is growing at such an alarming rate. This information is something that everyone needs to know about, okay? What I'm going to go over is how to protect yourself and your family, and how to try the best you can to prevent from getting Ebola or any other virus. People can say, oh, it's not coming. Okay, that's fine. You can call it whatever you want to, or say it's this or that. And so this is going to be good information no matter what. But I was looking at the numbers earlier, and within the first of all, this current outbreak has been going on for 10 months. Normally, an outbreak only lasts anywhere from about 2 to 3 months, 4 months at the max, from what the Doctors Without Borders was saying. This one already has been going on for 10 months. What's worse is the first 7 months, they saw 1,000 confirmed cases. Just within the last 9 weeks, they have seen 1,000. So it is doubled in just 9 weeks. And I hate to say it's worse, but it is. The last outbreak that they had, the mortality rate, meaning the survival rate, the death rate, was about 40% when you would get treated or whatever. Now, it's upwards of 70%. Even with them having the new vaccine or whatever, it's not working. They're not able to contain this. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I definitely think you should watch those and see, because some people are saying, oh, well, you can't connect this and that or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Watch all of the videos. At the end of this video, it's going to have a little box, and you could just click on the entire playlist. It's going to say something like Health Watch or watching the current health, something like that. I forget what I called it. And you can click on that and you can watch the entire playlist. Let me also say that every single doctor and representative that has spoken about this has said that the cases that they have confirmed is a small amount compared to what they actually believe is out there. And that's why I want to have you watch the other videos so you can understand what else is going on and why that is. Okay, I don't want to take up that whole time for this. So I'm going to go over some quick, cheap, easy things that you can do to protect yourself and your family from contracting Ebola. And let's hope for the best. Again, the best thing to do is not freak out, okay? It's the worst thing to do. Alright, so I've gone over some tips already, but let me just kind of quickly go over those. Stay out of crowded places, tourist areas, places where people are coming and going from all over the world, casinos, airplanes. If you do not have to fly, do not fly, okay? City buses, school buses, if your kids are still in school. If your kids are still in school, do not let them drink out of the water fountains. Send them a bottle of water. Another thing about water that I did not mention, I even have it right here. Stay very well hydrated, okay? And I'm talking like more than you would normally, because in any case, flushing things out is the best way to try to prevent anything, okay? And a dehydrated body is, you know, it's kind of, I won't go into a health class, but if your kids don't like to drink water, make it into like a little contest, okay? Give them a little sticker or prize after each bottle of water. You can have a little board that you put little stickers, whatever the case may be, okay? A few other things. Don't touch the handles when you go to get gas. And I'm going to show you gloves and all of this stuff, because so many people touch that. Money is disgusting. It's been touched by so many people. I know people are against cryptocurrency, and honestly, I really don't even have any. I think I have like a couple dollars in it. I am trying to slowly put some in there. YouTube doesn't pay too well. YouTube doesn't really pay well when they do pay, but hey, if you have something you want to donate, I'll try to put a link if I can figure out how to get that. If you want to donate some crypto, I'd love to have it. No, but seriously, I know people are like, oh, crypto's the Antichrist, it's the this, it's the that, or whatever, the mark of the beast. Y'all, our dollar bills and stuff have so much satanic, weird stuff on it. You really think that crypto is the I don't think so, okay? Anyway, let's get off of that. So those are just extremely dirty things. Stay out of play areas, those things at McDonald's or whatever. Another thing is swimming pools. Stay out of public pools. Public pools, they are breeding grounds of grossness. Okay. All right, now let's move on to things that you need to have on hand, and the best things to clean with. Bleach. Bleach is amazing. It kills pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. Wipe everything down. And before I go any further, I already know that I'm going to have people that are going to say nano silver and all of vinegar's going to kill Ebola. You know what it does on the surface? If you had it in a petri dish, which actually that's what it would look like in a petri dish. If you had that in a petri dish and you put bleach on it, it will kill it. Does that mean you can drink bleach? No. You can drink nano silver and vinegar, yes. But just because you put something in your mouth doesn't mean it goes into your bloodstream and into your cells. Let me show you a cell. This is an animal cell, okay? Right here. And so when you have a virus like that, or any type of virus, it's going to get into your cells and then start replicating. You can't get that nano silver into the cell membrane. That's the thing about viruses and bacteria and things like that. They have special ways of getting in. I'm not going to do a whole anatomy class, but they get into the cells and then start doing damage, all right? But that's not how it works with most items, you know, nano silver, or even just like Coca-Cola. If that were the case, really, we probably all would be dead by now, because the GMOs that we eat and all of these other things, our intestines and things actually save us from those things, from all of these things getting into our cells. But I'm not going to get into anatomy, but I just want people to understand that, because I've seen it about 1,000,000 times already. I'm all about holistic medicine, and if it's working for you, great, do it, but that doesn't mean it's going to cure you, okay? I wish I could say, heck yeah, I've got the cure right in my cabinet, okay? But that's just not the case. All right, so definitely bleach. And the thing about washing your hands, have a little whatever. This is stainless, so that means you can wash it off with bleach. But the thing is, with viruses and bacteria, soap doesn't actually kill them, okay? What it does is it binds to, like a bacteria, it binds to that oil. It's a fatty exterior of the cell, and it binds to it and then washes down the sink. The thing with viruses is rubbing, the actual rubbing motion is going to get it off, and then it's going to go down the sink or wherever you're washing. Okay, so it really doesn't matter too much of what type of soap you have. I wouldn't recommend having something with super moisture or whatever, because usually it's harder to rub. But the actual rubbing action is what gets rid of viruses. Okay, because it's just, you're rubbing it off. I'm not saying it's going to kill it. Now you can pour some bleach down your sink and then say, okay, I killed it. But wash your hands, sing happy birthday 2 times. I'm sure most of you know that. And do actual, actual washing of your hands like that. All right. Now gloves. You want to keep some in like a Ziploc bag to bring with you to get gas, or if you're gonna have to touch something that everybody has touched, if you go to a public restroom or whatever the case may be, you want to have some gloves. I'm going to show you. The important thing isn't so much about how to put gloves on. The most important thing is how to take gloves off, okay? And most people don't know how to take gloves off the proper way if they've never. Another thing before I do the gloves, these small trash bags. Keep some trash bags in your car, okay? And that way, if you have anything questionable, like my daughter the other day, when we went to the movies, threw her blanket on the floor in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Yeah, trash. But if whatever. So you have these in your car. You can, anything questionable, bag it up, throw it away, burn it, whatever, or take it home and wash it. But just keeping it closed in a closed bag and tossing it is the best thing. Alright, so to put your gloves on, most people have to know how to put gloves on. This is how you would put on a clean pair of gloves. I'm not going to go over if you absolutely have to use an old pair of gloves. But the most important thing is how you take them off. Because these are absolutely disgustingly dirty. Why would I touch them on the outside? Or even if they have stuff on them that you don't know about. If you take them off with your other hand or whatever, then it defeated the whole purpose. Okay? So what you want to do is you're going to grab right here and you're going to pull it to where the outside is now on the inside. Now you're going to crumple that up in this glove. You're going to slip your finger under here. And now you have both the outsides on the inside, and you can throw it. That's all you have to do. That way you don't have to deal with any of that other stuff. Okay? Masks. If you are having to travel anywhere, just wear a mask. These masks I got, they are antiviral. And from all of the research I've done, it seems like these could, I'm not going to say prevent, but I'm going to say, it says it protects from H1N1 and all of these other viruses, and I looked at how big the actual virus itself is, and it's comparable, so it should protect you as much as possible. And so to put on one of these, you would put it on like this, then pinch the nose and make sure it is fitted. I mean, if it's just wobbling around, then it kind of defeats the purpose, right? So, there you go. Perfect fit. These are only a one-time use. I mean, obviously, if you don't feel that you are in an actual contaminated area, then, you know, using it a couple times, I'm sure would be better than nothing. Another thing that I want to say is there's so many things that you can do at home without having to go to the doctor's office just for like a toothache or something like that. These right here are Advil liquid gels. You have a toothache, poke a hole in the liquid gel and squeeze it in your tooth, okay? And from what many people I've never had to do it, but so many people say it's like instant relief. All right, stock up your medicine, your Tylenols, your ibuprofens. Have a blood pressure machine. Also, you know, keep a blood pressure machine because that also is indicative of if you're having any bleeding. Learn how to use it. Wound wash, okay? So you want to clean off those wounds before you cover them up. Cover all wounds that you have. The less exposed skin, especially on the inside, the better. You know, because that's how things get in. Use common sense, okay? I'm not saying anybody's dumb. Just some things we just overlook, okay? Thermometer. This is one that you put on your head or in your ear. And this is super easy for, you know, if you have kids, that way, grandkids, whatever, and keep a log. Have a little log sheet, and every night when they go to bed or while they're sleeping, write down their temperature each time, okay? That way you have a comparison. And this one's super easy. Oh, it actually can be an ear one too, and then you can easily wipe these off. But for a head, you just, well, I didn't turn it on. But, so, that's it right there. All you have to do is press it real fast. Easy, done, okay? And you can use it on multiple people because it can just be easily wiped off. Alright, so to cover up wounds, which is very, you know, if you have any wounds, you don't have to go to the hospital unless you absolutely need to, okay? Because those people are going to be... Now, if you have a fever or your kid has a fever about 100.4 or something, 100.4, then that's when you need to start, or, start paying close attention, okay? And then definitely taking the temperature more often and seeing what's going on, okay? I have an entire kit. I have a ton of stuff, and you know, that way if something happens, these are little butterfly closures. But what I wanted to show you, alright, so these are called Tegaderms. They are perfect for abrasions, things that you don't really have to put a band-aid over or whatever, or like elderly people, whatever, but it's going to cover up the scratch and keep things out of it. And if you use it properly, it's also pretty much painless when you take it off, so it's good for like elderly people with their skin. So I'll waste one just so I can show y'all how to actually take it off. How am I going to do that? I'll figure it out. Because I need both hands. I didn't think of this. Okay. Let me do it up here. Alright. See if we can see it. Okay, so you have this on here. And then you can't see it because it's clear. Let me bring the camera down. Okay, well I can't really do that and use both hands. Okay. Yes, this is super professional, I know. You can't even see it, it's so clear. Okay, so to take a Tegaderm off, you grab the ends of it, the edges, if I can grab the other edge. Okay, and pull it. And then it just pops off. It pops off. So it's so perfect rather than just ripping the Band-Aid off. Alright, so I think that's it. I won't overwhelm you guys, but if I have any other ideas, I will let y'all know. But those are great to start off with and things that you can just go grab at your local store or whatever. But this is getting serious and we all know it's being suppressed. Okay, guys? Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, guys.